right? Well, we had to have the week off, you know. Got to get our players ready. Well, that would have been great. So that would be amazing. We're using the new Madden for next season, right? Yeah, that's dope. That sounds good to me. Yeah, I liked being in a stacked division. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Mark gives me such a hard time. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Have you played much of 21? Yeah, we'll see. It's so stupid. It makes no sense because you're playing a franchise game, so you'd think you'd have to be. You did. Oh man, Giovanni Bernard's been my go-to lately. Yes, it's huge. Yeah, I think it. I think it just controls better in general. I really like the controlling. Inside runs are pretty much
Okay, Coach. Well, we're
way. They're
rolling
like
into
just way
this
better than
year, and
inside
it's
runs
been
in this
a
game.
wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of
Yeah.
sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the
Oh yeah,
past. But
100%.
tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Oakland Raiders. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears. Brandon
And
Gardner
yeah, I mean
Charles
that's
Davis, very
what I
pleased
do.
to be
Like I
with
don't
you
run that
for
many
your
different plays,
story,
but like it's
Charles,
one of
leading
those
the
things
regular
like
season. Just an
it's hard to
incredible
stop. So
early
why
year in
not?
East Bay. Folks not expecting much after a 4-12 season in
How do you
2018.
feel about the
Things were
Pats
coming to
signings?
terms with saying goodbye, and then a funny thing happened. The Raiders started to win, and they did not stop.
And what a way to
Yeah,
bring
I
in
didn't
a
understand that one. I
person.
really like the
I mean,
Johnny
this is
Smith
like
pickup. That
storybook.
was
This
a
is
brilliant
something
pickup.
that you write and you put it on film, and people say, there's no
Yeah.
chance that this can happen, except we're witnessing it right
Oh,
now.
Hunter
It's one
Henry
of the
is
great
just
history
that was
moments.
insane. I wasn't expecting that one.
John Madden is their head coach. Kenny the Snake Stabler, their Hall of Fame quarterback. The old man himself, Willie Brown, remember that 75-yard
Agreed.
interception returning against
I figured that was their big move.
Willie running in slow motion. He passed away a few months ago, but he'll never be forgotten at Oakland.
Hernandez.
The great Raiders of the old supporting this Raiders team now, trying to win another Super Bowl.
Meanwhile, the turnaround has been
Yeah.
a sharp one for these Chicago Bears. 19-45.
Yep, and Cam's
That was their record
going to be able to get them the ball.
through 17. Then the division title last year. Everybody remembers the double doink in the playoffs. But now the Bears are back looking for what will be just their second
I mean,
Super Bowl title.
right now the Dolphins offseason is a little weird because they're not spending money like they usually do. They only picked up Will Fuller today.
George Halas leading that franchise. But they have made
No.
appearances in the big game
With the number 3 pick in the draft, it's like whatever. But the Pats got Kyle Van Noy for half of what we were going to pay him.
Super Bowl 41. Can this team
Ooh,
do their
nice.
own Super Bowl shuffle and grab the Lombardi Trophy and bring it back to Chicago?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39.
Mm-hmm.
So in the Bear territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Wow. I didn't know that. I loved Raekwon, too.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set
Yeah,
up a
absolutely.
2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
Yeah.
this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
Do you think Watson's going to find a new home?
Didn't happen on that play.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's stuck. He has no room to like really do anything.
It's a room to maneuver. And brought down, but
Because a fourth one came out today, right?
Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland
Jesus
first down.
Christ.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up.
When there's that many people, you know, when there's smoke, there's fire, you know.
On first
Yeah.
down, Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
I mean, unfortunately, apologizing is still like admitting fault in this situation.
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak
Settlement.
has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball.
Yeah.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams,
Yeah. I guess the question is are the Jets that like desperate?
script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
I didn't either, but like I don't think there's another team you could argue is more desperate and would deal with that.
After the touchdown,
Because I know the Dolphins aren't going to do it now.
this is taken about 7 yards deep.
No, I would have been so bad.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. I just can't. I can't imagine him actually playing this season in Houston.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game,
Yep.
I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses
Absolutely.
to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on
100%.
As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, you don't want to see me. 11 feet. Kill. Hey, turn it up. 11 feet.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line.
Oh.
Clearing space.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up.
That was a good breakup.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
they're the classic jerseys. I should have gone with the other white ones.
Again, they'll go from the 40.
Drives me crazy.
Cook. And give him 6 yards here.
I tried.
He stopped near the 35.
I love their white C on the helmet.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yeah.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous.
There's Luke.
He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Here we go with McCaffrey.
Thought you had me.
He's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it.
It's a huge hole for you guys to come right through.
Execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll try the air now with Locke. They'll complete this to Ingram.
Ooh.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards.
My favorite tight end in this game. His speed is just unreal. He's not that good. He's not actually that good.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
No.
Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys
like,
are on the board. Here
it's insanely hard.
Now, let's not forget that was all set up by
I'm really excited to get into Madden 21 again.
Complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're gonna go,
I haven't really played it since, like, I did the, Face of the Franchise mode and then just really didn't touch that much after. Because we started doing these.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome they moved it to EA Play so quick.
This drive started, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves.
Forgot you had Tyreek Hill. Forgot you had Tyreek.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know how I forgot you had him. Fuck.
seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start.
Yeah, I have to play defense a little bit differently against you. No one else really uses their outside guys.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this.
You have to, yeah.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Yes. So I was.
And taken successfully.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised at how good he was for not having played at all. Yeah.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And
Yeah.
will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a
Yeah.
loss of 1 on
It does help to kind of break down Madden into a video game and not necessarily real football.
That means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out
There's
on the
some
perimeter,
understanding.
you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss
Yeah.
to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a run with Cook.
Ooh,
Worked this well upfield across the 40.
I did too. After that first juke.
The line, different story here, over 20 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from.
And he takes this one in.
It's gonna be a good game.
Touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 50 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Yeah, well,
And on that long run, maybe the
with some of the scores I put up, I still can't believe Steve lost to the Rams, dude.
Been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays,
That was-
when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning.
Like,
Whoosh, and
that
off
was
it
the
goes.
worst AI team I played all year.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends
Yeah.
this one away.
And he lost to him twice.
That's fielded in
Oh,
the
man.
end zone.
Yeah.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25.
Yeah, not in this game. Yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One
Yeah.
play drive.
I mean, I put 115 points on him, so.
Right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be
That's the most points I've ever scored in a fucking Madden game.
fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, 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 check.
Jesus. That's insane.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Ooh.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off
Oh.
here by Jimmy Smith. And they will score a pick 6 for
I don't think I've ever seen that animation for a pick.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism.
I really like the animations in 21 a lot more.
You spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field.
Yeah. Well, and it also feels like a tipped ball in 21
I don't know, I was a kicker.
is easier to catch rather than this one where it's harder to catch.
Come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, let's go. Mike.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
Yeah.
you should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still
Yeah, I
have
was
to be
looking at it.
careful because those defensive
Oops,
backs
I was looking
are
at
trying to
the
really
Dolphins'
take
cap
these
numbers
guys
because I was
can't
wondering why
catch.
they were being so
All
quiet.
evidence to the contrary on that
And
last possession.
apparently, they need to save $14 million in cap space because of the first 2 first-round picks they have. Fucking insane.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf.
Oh, what were you gonna say though?
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches
Next
about
year's.
him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't
Yeah,
have brought him onto the team.
I'm
Height,
excited to
weight,
see what they
speed,
look
all
like.
of that. But how about what they really
It's
said?
really all up to Cam because that
Competitiveness.
team
That's
is.
what they really liked about
I
him.
mean, the
When
players
he
themselves
goes
are pretty
after the
good.
football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now a throw left sideline. Here's
Well,
complete.
they had the
7
most
yards. The
opt-outs.
defensive
Like,
catch.
Calvin Ridley. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
yeah.
Able to get 7
They had
on
a couple
that
linemen
first
though,
down
didn't
pass
they?
play. 2nd and 3.
Yeah. Mhm.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. They complete it to
Oh,
him.
so
Over
fucking
100 yards
fast.
receiving for him now in his Super
The
Bowl.
problem is I have to respect
Well,
that
this is how
streak,
you shake the
so you
thoughts
can
of
just
that
run those drag
interception on the
routes.
last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in
Yeah.
a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Mhm. Well, that's actually why I took Kelsey, or kept Kelsey, because he's actually a good blocker too. And then I put Evan Ingram on the outside of him and do all my pass routes with him.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Oh.
After the sack, he's still down on the field.
Ooh, comeback player of the year. Let's go.
When we come back to Miami. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's the backup Smith. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
He's a pretty, he's like one of the best backups.
Playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's the Raiders punter now. Back deep, Jakeem Grant.
That's not.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there.
Ooh, there you go.
And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that turnover is huge.
Can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Ooh,
Right
okay.
now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's only one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
A 10th carry in the game.
Ooh, I took
Maybe a measure of
wrong
revenge.
cut on that one.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Off of play action. Luck. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's able to get
Thought he was going to drop that.
past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
Yeah, he's an all-pro safety, right?
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Cook, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Dude, I hate playing against Jamal Adams in this game. He gets a fumble every time he tackles. It's fucking ridiculous.
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, he's another one.
Way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shit.
Did Rich have him, or did Steve have him last year? Was that it?
And through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed. Not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice gain.
Flush to his right.
Oh, he's open too. He's open.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat.
Yeah.
Leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16. Now a run with McCaffrey.
Oh,
He will not go down.
have to retape those ankles.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jesus. There's a field full of safety.
Even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me
Yeah.
in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
I want to do that so bad.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Ooh.
We're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be.
Yep. I also have Austin Eckler, but I don't really use him that much. Exactly. And Marshawn Lynch is on my team too.
Bear on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Ooh, there you go.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll run it here with Bernard. And all the way down inside the 5.
I cut it back too hard.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Throwing his lock, and it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Dude, the zig route is broken.
As the Bears push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Zerline connects on the extra point.
Got turned
and the
on.
decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Made it at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something.
Whoa, one sec. I'll be back on voice in a sec. Hey, how do I mute myself? There we go. Yo, what the fuck?
Let's go make some plays.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second.
They're gonna explain that in a fucking add-on scene?
Throwing is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
This is like the future of what's going to happen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Grant on the return.
That might never
Nice job bringing
happen.
that one back. 14 on the
But I
return.
will
In
say,
control of the football, switching hands with very little time
It looks
remaining
good.
until the half.
Yeah.
like,
They'll never make it, though. They're moving on from Batman.
And with time quickly fading here in the
Yo, this
second
is-
quarter, not
this
sure
is
how
literally an
aggressively
equivalent
offensively they'll
of
play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide
this
to
is
take
literally
a shot.
just,
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
but only because of all that.
Yeah.
So we've reached halftime here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
20 Super Bowl, Super
My roommate's
Bowl
watching the
54. As we sing
Snyder
out
cut
Orlando to check
of
in
Justice
with
League.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime.
And there's an end. I don't know if you've seen it, but I got to the part at the end and I just had to stop and be like, yo, what the fuck's going on?
The never tedious halftime show
It looks
behind us,
worth it.
and now it's back to football
And I
as we get
and I
back
hated
to
the
Super
original,
Bowl
so
54.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
just based on this ending scene alone, it's worth it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
The 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try
Do we know what
again,
divisions we're going to be
second and
picking in
10.
the next game yet?
56, I got 56.
Again, it's Cook.
You run.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little
Word.
bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Following the good run by Cook, here's another
That'd be
first
nice.
and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh,
That's going
tripped.
to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Wait, they shouldn't Martian Manhunter before they show fucking Green Lantern.
On second down,
Oh.
Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Now 3rd and 13.
Not single back.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo!
Out of the gun, Luck. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 30
Yeah.
yards there, and of course the first down as well.
At the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Cook running right.
Ooh, okay, squared up on that one.
To the 20 before he's dropped. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Now this is an example of breaking down.
Yeah, I did.
He's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing?
I thought for sure you were going to come at me from the side.
To make a lot of tackles.
You must be getting tired of seeing this.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl as the Bears push further out in front.
My roommate's over here going, "Oh, that was good. Too bad they'll never make the thing that they like hint at making at the end."
I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second.
Yeah, it's upsetting. I wish they would have taken a hint from Marvel and like really taken their time with it.
Decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
Yes.
started. And their halftime hole
Exactly.
not even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Yeah,
Now,
those
as
are
you
the
mentioned,
ones.
They're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ooh, nice.
There he goes right side. And all the way in.
Who dat?
Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get a score closer.
Yeah, and like I'd like to see them do like a good swamp thing or a dark or Justice League Dark. That'd be sweet.
Starting on your own 20,
But I don't think, or I think we're a really long ways from getting anything like that.
They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message.
Batman
to the
first.
opposing team.
Looks good on the extra point. And
Oh man, I'm really upset they pushed Batman back. I was excited for that movie.
after the
I think Robert Pattinson's gonna kill it. Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That trailer is just so fucking good.
The Bears offense ready to
A DC
go
movie.
for their next drive.
Oh, Robin Pattinson.
Extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed
Yep.
at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't
Rises.
do the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to
Yeah.
keep the defense off balance.
I agree with that.
Play got just a
I still think
yard.
it's pretty good. I think it's unfairly judged.
26. They run it again with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground
Yep.
to go make the play as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might
It's
want to
not Dark Knight,
as
yeah.
this game progresses.
Throwing on third down, Luck. Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
Yeah, Chris Godwin.
First before he's taken down at the 36.
I have to have at least a number one wide receiver.
As they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
At the 36-yard line.
So
Yeah.
from the 36 now.
Quan Alexander's had done a pretty good job this game.
On the
Yeah.
carry, it's Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl as the Bears push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
Did you see? He had Dalvin Cook had 500 yards against the Rams. Looking stupid.
Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Oh, really? Oof. So, I actually saw Steve the day after I beat the Rams, and the first thing I said was, "So you lost to them, huh?"
What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some
Yeah,
determination.
I made sure he knew.
Because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
Yeah, oh my god, unplayable. True. Like, as a Dolphins fan, I always get a little excited in a year where we look like we're going to be better, because that means I can play them in Madden.
And that one results in 35 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big
They're so
loss.
good.
College influence. We're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all
Yes.
the way down inside the
Yes.
40 now for 1st and 10.
Yep. I really love the 72 throwback jerseys they've started wearing. They're just so good.
On play action, now Rodgers. Gets this one to Hill.
Yes, yeah, those are good.
Just a few yards shy of
Honestly, I really like all the throwbacks that the AFC East has, with the exception of the Jets, because fuck the Jets. But
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
yeah.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
I love the old Pats helmet. It's so good.
Muhammad. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Yep.
Give him 5 on
Yep.
the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Creativity was lacking back then.
Good, solid yardage. You take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Get that quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
Second and 5 now. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not
Rodgers is
hang
back
on.
in, right?
It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment.
I can't believe he won MVP.
Has to absorb the contact.
I really thought Dalvin Cook was going to take it.
Here I come.
Yeah, that's true.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf.
Yeah.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now.
If you're throwing the deep ball, he's usually pretty wide
A little
open.
more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Right there.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
A minimal gain there on the
that's average. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I made it I made an effort to try and get 3,000 yard rushers this year. Oh really? Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by
Well, that was,
sea, right?
it was like last year.
He didn't mention air.
Like last year.
Right now, we're seeing a big time performance.
Oh no, that's in. That's in.
So far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one?
That's the thing with the last season we did. All my touchdowns were pretty much all passing touchdowns to Evan Ingram. He had like 50 something. It was stupid.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
But I kind of ran Ezekiel Elliott into the ground a little early, so that's why I got as many running backs as I did, just in case.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working.
Yeah, right.
Every move they make works.
Not that good in real life.
And they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that
He's
zone.
better in Madden than he is in real life.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, that's true.
Line of scrimmage moves from
Oh shit, that was Xavier Howard. Man, fuck.
red zone now for first and 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take...
Yeah.
to the end of the third quarter play. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Yeah.
Now a give right side. Bernard. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of
Missed.
15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now Luck. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chris Godwin.
One sec, Toast.
Second touchdown of this Super Bowl. As the Bears push further out in front.
Trying to think. I don't know what they got. What are you getting?
His second touchdown catch of this game.
What's
He's
in
one
it?
of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking
Is
for
it
a
seafood?
hat trick here as this one continues to go.
I'm down with it, then.
Good with a
Just give me whatever you're getting.
And the decision to just kick the extra
I'm back.
ends up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken.
So I knew it was over with the Rams when, at the beginning of the second half, they punted, and I took it back for a touchdown. Because I was like, okay, I was doing the math in my head about how much I needed to average per quarter to hit 100 and all that stuff. And the second that happened, I'm like, oh, I'm good. And then I picked him off on the next drive for a touchdown. I'm like, okay, I got this.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Yeah, just let me know how much that is, Miguel.
But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers to the right side and complete to Metcalf.
Yeah, who was that?
And it sets up a third down.
Ah,
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath.
he's not good one yet.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves
Nice.
the chains. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Isn't that frustrating?
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
I've lost in the finals the last 2 years.
First and 10, here's Rodgers. It's caught. Smith.
Yeah.
And
I
he'll get it out to
So I just got into a new keeper league last year. The year before, and I got basically given a bad team, and they do like trades for picks and stuff like that. So I just traded all my assets for picks, and I made it to the finals this year. Just barely lost.
They passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And again, it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, and he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on in Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Complete, Smith has it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A gain of 6 there on first.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers, and this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. The Raiders on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. The open man is Smith. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Crunch time, defense. Double tight, double tight. Double tight. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders get a score closer.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. It's Eckler again. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
And the Bears, first down.
You got nothing today.
First
You got
and
nothing.
Running on first down, Eckler. Touchdown, Chicago! Austin Eckler, 58 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Well, they had done a really nice job on him through 3 quarters plus, but you just had that feeling eventually he was going to get loose.
And this is why coaches always preach that it's a 4-quarter game, right? It gets trite for us. It gets trite for the fans. But this is exactly what they're talking about. What you did before was terrific, but will it stand up if you start giving up big plays as we saw there?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We're going to work.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 59 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Smith here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Rodgers to throw once more. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Rodgers going to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on fourth down. Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And checking the timeouts. They do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Luck gonna throw it. Eluding pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Everson Griffin in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field, so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
An 8-yard gain, so that gets them halfway there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8 more.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and...
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. 3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep.
Let's go. Let's do this.
And the Chicago Bears have etched their name in NFL history. They are your Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people